everybody, Lefty here. I'm coming back at you tonight with the Paynes Creek killings. Last time we left off, we were able to get into another home whose name I forget. I think it was Wanda's house we were able to get into, and I wasn't really able to find anything else in here to take us somewhere new. Which I went ahead and just kind of ran through this again before starting just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I didn't see anything. So I'm going to head back to the hospital and see if there's anything there that we can find that I might have missed. So I'll see you guys there. Alright everybody, we're back in the hospital and I'm going to look around and see if there's anything else I missed like last time and then go from there. How did you... Hi, how are you? Oh, they definitely added something in here because you were not there before. I've never seen you there. Nope, don't like this. Don't like this weird, creepy lady watching me one bit. I don't like this. Alright, could you go away now? Is seeing you here an indication that I'm in the right location? I'm just gonna hope you don't follow me inside the building. Alright, well that was fun. Still looking, guys, though. I'll let you know if I find anything. Oh, great. Okay, the pen I found up front, according to that note, was from Kathy. Okay, one second. Let me... 1964 was the number on the back. That's right, I took a picture of it. So I bet you that might work for her locker. There's her locker, so let's try it. 1964. Yes, it worked! Hi, locker. Now we got a logbook. Norma Jefferson was admitted to PCH at 10:24 a.m. Her son found her on the side of the bed and immediately called us. We tried to reach Dr. Johnson, but was not able to. After the third try, we gave up and called Dr. Schneider, who was not supposed to be on duty. It's the third time that we failed to reach Dr. Johnson. He's never been unreachable this many times before. Susan has been sick 3 days in a row. While Catherine calling in sick at the last moment, tonight's staff will be extremely short-handed. I have agreed to do double shifts this weekend. It is unfortunate that 8-year-old Timothy Scott drowned. Rumor was that he was trying to retrieve his toy and lost his grip. He was alone while everyone else were playing in the playground. Actually, that's probably more correct than what I just said. His body was found 3 hours later in the river near the hunting cabin. Well, that's sad. I was at the end of the hallway when I saw a young lady standing outside Dr. Johnson's office. It was 11:15 p.m. and the visiting hours were over. I called out to her. She turned to me and promptly walked away. I couldn't be exactly sure, but I thought she looked drenched. I looked out of the window. It wasn't raining. Interesting. So we got some more info, but nothing really of value of where else to go. So I guess I will look around more. Alright, well, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so I'm leaving the hospital. I only ever found the information that I'd already located, and that was the stuff I just shared to you. There was nothing else. I couldn't get in any other rooms because I don't have keys, and I couldn't find keys anywhere. The room with Henry Johnson has a key that I have, but I can't get it unless the power's back on. And the only way I know to get the power back on is through the sewers to enter the basement into the hospital. And unfortunately, I don't have the key to the sewers either, and I have no idea where the heck to find it. So I'm going to go back to the mansion and see if there's anything there that I missed. Alright, I think I'm going to try Mr. Morris's house and Mrs. Hall's house just to see, because there's a code in here for Cecilia's apartment code, but I have no idea who she is, and nor do I have an address for her. So I'm going to see if maybe that's the address. So hold on, guys. I'm going to go see if that works. Alright. May 3rd. May 3rd of 85. Oh my god, that was the stupid code. Let's meet at our secret hideout at 5 p.m. Code's changed to 8831 Trisha. And I know where their secret hideout is. I figured it out. I already know where it's at. I know how to get there. So let's look at this diary real quick. Oh my gosh. Mr. Peterson passed away at the age of 81. Everyone attended his funeral today. He was buried next to Mrs. Peterson. The population of Paynes Creek is decreasing. Old people are dying and young people aren't coming back after college. Will I stay in Paynes Creek till I'm old? And will I die like Mr. Peterson? Will there be anyone left at that point? Trisha talks a lot to me recently. I feel comfortable whenever she's around. I can be myself in front of her. She makes me happy. Father Matthew tells me that it's important to have goals in life. I wonder what life goal I should have. I wonder what Father Matthew's goal is. It's been a few months since Derek got hired by Trisha's dad to be the mansion driver. He gets to travel around the world now. I envy him. I want to work too, so that I can buy something nice for Trisha. There's a secret room in the mansion? I can't believe it. I can't wait till Saturday to explore it with Trisha. Well, I'll have to find that secret room. But until then, oh my god, and you know what, the stupid code was the plane's date, which I thought it was, but no, it has to be written 5/3 of 85. Not 0503 like a normal person would. Alright, but 8831 is the secret hideout. I know where it is. It's in the shed in the backyard of the mansion. So I'll be there in just a minute, guys, and we'll explore it. Finally, some movement. Progress! Alright, we're heading to the shed at the back of the mansion. I'm going to make sure that this code works and that I remember it correctly. Yes, 8831, that worked. Awesome, because I forgot to take a picture, so I was literally going in my head the entire way here. 8831, 8831, please remember, 8831. All right, my diary. I like being with Scott. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge me or tell me what to do. He cares about me, what I think. He makes me happy. Scott and I have decided to have our own secret hideout. It'll be really fun. Mom won't know that we are secretly meeting. I'm so glad that Scott is now working at the mansion. Although having Andrew as a supervisor is probably not the best idea, he's drunk all the time. I don't want him to influence Scott in a bad way. Scott has to work the gardens the whole day. After that, he has some errands to do. I guess we won't be meeting today. I miss him already. I wanted to learn photography, so Mom hired Oliver to be my tutor. At first I thought he would be too old to teach, plus his techniques are probably too ancient. But when he came, I'm surprised that he's a very humble person. Despite our age differences, we talked for hours. I felt comfortable around him. Then he showed me the photos he took. They were beautiful. It was around this point that I figured out that Oliver is perfect as a tutor, that I shouldn't have been so quick to judge the old man. I'm glad Oliver is my teacher. Scott has finally finished moving all his stuff to the cabin. Winter's coming. It'll be extremely cold in the cabin. The fireplace should help. Maybe I should knit a scarf for Scott. I think I'll visit him today. Knit him a scarf, make him feel better. Ah, there's the key to the attic. So we got that. Some more chess pieces with codes on them. That's the queen. I take 2 pictures so I can remember that that's a... Is that a queen or a rook? Or a bishop. That's what I meant to say, not a rook. That's a rook. The rook's in my hand now. Alright, put that back down. And then we're going to grab another key. Trisha's key for a drawer. Ah, her drawer key. Alright, so while we're looking at Trisha's stuff, we should probably go upstairs to that drawer and open it up. Oh, what's this? High note. Oliver from the photo lab borrowed a shovel and a wrench. Andrew. We have extras, so I told him he could keep the tools until he was done with them. Alright, well, we know that he had some tools. We just don't have the key to get to his place just yet. So at least we have some few things left now that we can actually explore and look at. Oh boy. Much better than where we were at of me just running around town and trying to open random doors again. This is what I do when I don't know what to do. Alright. Now that I know what to do, we can actually make progress. Ah, and there's the secret thing that belonged to Scott. That's going to help us open that door in his shed. Please hold on to this. Someday I will tell you everything. Well, obviously not, since it's still there. Mom is so judgmental. She doesn't want me to be near Scott, saying that I should find someone who is of the same class as me. What does that even mean? Who determines what class Scott is in? Did Mom talk to Father Matthew? Is that why Father Matthew also forbade us from seeing each other? Don't they know we're in love? Last night, Scott and Father Matthew had a big fight. Father Matthew told him to stop seeing me again. I asked Scott why, but he didn't know the reason. I feel so miserable. Scott asked if I had a younger brother named Vincent. I didn't. He told me that it was probably just a rumor, but wanted to be sure about it. Who'd spread such a rumor about my family? At dinner, I asked Mom if I ever had a younger brother named Vincent. She stared at me and said no. She then asked where I got the name from. When I said from Scott, she told me dinner's over. I argued with her. She yelled and sent me to my room. Later, I heard her arguing with Dad. How can Mom fire Scott? That is so unreasonable. There's no reason at all for firing him. And why can't I see Scott anymore? I love Scott. Dad loves him too. Only Mom hates him, and I don't even know why. I find it really strange. I knew that today was Scott's day off, so I tried to surprise him at the cabin. However, I couldn't find him. I searched everywhere, inside and outside of the cabin. He was nowhere to be found. Just as I was about to leave, he suddenly appeared, as if he had been in there the whole time. This has happened several times now. I'm wondering if there's a hidden room in the cabin that I just don't know about. Well, it's fine. We already know about it. We've already talked about it. We know about it. Oh, another house key. Dear Trisha, you can always stay at my place when you feel lonely. Oh my gosh, look at all this progress we've just made. Alright, so now we can go to the other house, Dorothy's house. Not Wanda's house, but Dorothy's house. The one that I kept trying to enter before and realized that I was at the wrong house. We can get in the attic now, and we can open up the secret passage in the cabin. So, yay! I'm so happy now. Why can't I use this? I'm at the attic. Did it literally move 2 feet and was like, or 2 inches and was like, nah, you can't do that. Alright, so now we're in the attic. And let's just go, looking real quick, see if there's anything hiding. Oh, the instructions for, well, I already figured it out with the tea time thing on there. She likes her tea at this exact time. Well, I already figured it out. I already jumped ahead in time and figured out who murdered whom. Alright, anything over here that I need? Doesn't look it, but there is an entrance into the garage. Look at that. Now we're in the garage, and we can unlock the door and open it. So now we can just leave from here. Can I take this? Can I take this and scratch my back with it? Items needed for the barbecue. Charcoal, grill brush, grill fork, ladder fluid, grill brush. Or grill... They have grill brush twice. They obviously really need that grill brush because someone keeps like misplacing it and just causing all sorts of havoc. They're like, we need the grill brush, but there's no grill brushes. Keep writing grill brush. Maybe one day we'll get one. Battle caps. Well, I found the bottles that go with the battle caps. There's a diary. I didn't feel well today. I had a nightmare last night. I cannot remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now since he has started working at the mansion. He's always with Trisha. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Mom says she feels better these days. It's as if she forgot she even has cancer. I hope she recovers quickly. Mr. Johnson is a great man to help us out like this. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott is busy recently, and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way. I cannot say it to her, but I will be there whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day would be like today. Today, Scott came and asked if I knew anything about Father Calvin. I only knew him as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and left. Looked like they aren't getting along too well. Nope, doesn't look it. Doesn't look it, doesn't sound it. Checking for stuff just in case. Can I take anything? Nope. A well-cleaned grill fork. Can I open these? I don't think I could. I don't think I've ever been able to open those. But I think I can open these? Nope. No? Can't open those? Was that everything in here? I thought there was something else. Well, maybe, maybe not. I might find out later. It's not a big deal. So, I think that because we found something so special, we're going to go open it real quick, and then we'll go from there. Not today, but we'll stop at the next place we're going to go to. So I'm going to head to the cabin, and we're going to go open the secret compartment. So I'll see you guys there. All right, here we go to the secret compartment. All right, I got the thing I need. That's this. Go put it in there. And open up our secret area. Look at this. We found a secret location, guys. Another bedroom, just in case we needs it. For some reason. I don't think there was anything in here that we could grab, but I'm open them anyway. Thank you. And I don't think there's anything over here. But the main stuff we need this. A VHS tape. Can I take it? No, obviously not. Never mind, I lied. We don't need that. Understanding psychology. I found out who killed my mother. Ah, he found out who killed his mother. And here's all the information we need to know. Couldn't be her. She tried to find Sophia, which is Magdalene. Charles is his father. He figured that one out. Vivian, Charles' wife. He saved me, couldn't be him. Father Calvin, Bernard is up, Matthew in Indonesia at the time. There's Trisha, look how pretty she is. Dr. Johnson killed Magdalene with Vivian's help. Dorothy, she loved and took care of Sophia when she was pregnant, so it couldn't be her. Derek, he was 6 years old at the time. Yeah, there's no way. Wanda and Andrew were all suspects. All these peeps were suspects, the people that weren't X'd out. And then, why was she killed? Okay, and then she got the baby boy blanket. She was killed because of you. And now we have a map. And it shows the different locations. There's the time capsule. Derek and Wanda's house. Bernard's home. Old sewer entrance. Dorothy's house. Bird house over here. That's where the secret box is at. I'm actually going to take a quick picture just in case I need that for anything. I really shouldn't, but just in case. And Robert's estate security tapes, which is what this is. Why was one of those not opening? I realized who I am from the moment I saw the photo. I have the exact same blanket. I know who my father is. Everything makes sense now. I visited Andrew today. I needed to know where they hid Mom's body. But he cried and begged me not to say anything about it anymore. There was no room for whatever questions I had left. I then told him I'm the boy he gave to Father Calvin to get rid of. He was utterly shocked. After that, I left. I could not bear to look at him for another second. I know who I am, and now I feel everything is falling apart. Andrew came to the cabin and told me where the body was hidden. He said he was sorry and left. Externally, I was quiet. Internally, I was sputtering and livid. After he left, I came to my room and cried. The well had dried up and was covered in moss. I wouldn't have known that the well even existed if I didn't work at the mansion. I finally found Mom's body. I buried her in the cemetery next to Father Calvin. There was no tombstone for her, just a wooden cross. I don't think Father Calvin would mind. After all, he was the one who saved me. A month has passed. I haven't worked since and have stopped meeting anyone. Trisha knocks on my door every day, but I would hide each time. She cries every time, begging me to come out, anxious to know why I won't see her, if she has done anything wrong. I don't know what to say to her, but I know we cannot be together anymore, 'cause she's his sister. Father Matthew visited me today. He said that he hasn't seen me at church for a while. No one has heard from me in weeks. Oh, that on one. When he asked how I was doing, I began crying. The tears just flowed down my cheeks. I cried and cried. I just couldn't stop them. I told him everything. I told him that I know that Charles is my father. I confessed that I now knew that Trisha was my half-sister. I said I didn't know what to do now. He listened and didn't speak. So we now know that the priest knew everything too. So here's that baby blanket. Looks like a music box key is attached. So now we got a key to the music box. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to crouch. Oh, I can't open that door. Alright, I was curious if I could. And here's a map to the sewers. And here is the key to the sewers. Oh my, I am just the happiest campy right now. Oh, there's another key, an old gate key. Oh my, look at all these keys we found. We can go so many places now, all because of that stupid safe and the number I tried 4 different times and it didn't work. And then suddenly it does because I put zeros and stuff and like normal people do. Enough of my rant. Anyway, so we have plenty of places that we can go to next time. I think next time we're actually going to stop by Mrs. Dorothy's house first, and then we're going to go into the sewer, I think. We're going to go to the sewer next, and then we'll open that music box as well. So anyway, finally we made some progress. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I'll check you guys later. Bye!